Okay, I think I'm live. It's a train going by. Give me a minute. Every time I get on the phone, train want to go by. But it's morning, so I'm expecting a lot of that. So anyway, I was watching Ness live last night, and all I felt was vindication, 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 vindication. Like that live was crazy. Hi Jessica, how you doing? What's good? Did you see that live last night with Ness? Oh my God. Woo. That shit was good. Now let me tell y'all, I started because I wasn't watching Ness lives, to be honest with you. Because I already knew she was gonna be talking about uppity and pissing me off. And I already told y'all I wasn't hitting her link no more. So I didn't want to even tip myself. Because when people say certain shit, I get pissed the fuck off and I forget. You know what I'm saying? But I already put that on my kids. I wasn't hitting her link no more. So I'm not. So I watched first I watched Pizza Live because I was in the Truth Enterprise live the other day. Oh, Jessica, don't worry. I'm about to give you a play-by-play. I know you at work and stuff. But, girl, I'm about to give you a play-by-play. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm about to tell you how it started. And I'm going to tell you where... Well, I think it was pretty much ended. I left when she was telling me to hit the link. I said, let me get the fuck out of here. Because I was talking in the chat. Because Ness think we enemies. And I want to make that clear to Ness. We're not enemies, bitch. I don't have an issue with you, Ness, at the end of the day. I really don't. I never had an issue with you. I kind of liked you at one point. And I'm not going to act like I don't like you. I don't like your stupidity. I don't like your stupidity. I can't stand it. Okay, Jessica, I know. Oh, you're not at work? Oh, you start at 10. Oh, so girl, let me tell you what happened. So remember when we was in the True Enterprise chat the other day? And we was like, where we going to start at and stuff like that? So I said, I'm going to start with pizza because that's where it seemed like the most drama started. So I feel like the original live, where I guess she was supposed to have some type of educational live, that joke writes itself. Pizza's having an educational live. Okay, let's leave it there. So anyway, so her and the Heat got into it in the chat. So that's what y'all see as my thumbnail. But I got the whole fucking message. So basically, pizza actually was coming at the Heat. I don't know exactly. Let me be honest, because I was red balling that live because I'm like, I don't want to hear this shit. The fuck, you know. I refuse to have illiterate people try to teach me anything. So I'm just listening. I'm like, okay. And I kept fast forward. So anyway, that live was, I think, about 4 hours long or 3 and some hours long. But when you get to the 3:03 mark, that's when her and the Heat go up in the chat. Like, she's on the panel talking shit, but then she eventually she's on the panel, but then she eventually goes in the chat. And I'm probably going to make like a community post. Jess, I'm telling you, you think Pizza cool with you. She's not. You need to watch Ness live in full throttle mode. Let me tell you something. The Pizza thinks she's slick, but she like high school slick. She not grown woman slick. So I don't know how y'all be falling for that shit. Ain't nothing grown woman about Pizza. Ain't nothing. She childish as fuck. She obvious as fuck. It's weird. So anyway, I got all the screenshots. So I think it starts at the 3 something mark or whatever. 3 hour mark and 3 minutes. So her and the Heat is going on in the chat. I would have to look at my screenshots to actually see who started with who. So I ain't gonna lie and say Pizza or the Heat started with each other. But I do know when the Heat tried to buck up on Pizza, talking about her begging for a cash app, Pizza went to using all my lives. Now, Jessica, I know you be watching my lives. Because you know not a lot of people watch me. According to the Heat, I ain't popular. Which is fine with me. But I'm popular enough for the bitch she be paying. Because Pizza told her straight up, you pay me for protection. You pay me to start your page. You pay me to acknowledge you. And the Heat did not disagree. I got all the screenshots, y'all. I got the fucking screenshots. I'm not lying to you. So I'm in the fucking like, thank God for True Enterprise, because I would have never saw this shit. And when they make up, they probably gonna move the chat like they usually do, you know? So I'm like, oh shit. So everything Uppity was saying was correct. The Heat pays for her place around the B sector, which is obvious. Cause one thing you know what I'm saying, even though I'm the one that came over here, but like, oh, the beef is low vibrational, which it is. I also said that the B sector has a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? Funny ass people in the B sector. So to get on in the B sector, you're gonna have some type of talent or money. So clearly, the Heat is coming from a lot of money perspective. Yeah. Pizza told her, you pay me, bitch. You pay me not to get dragged, and you still got dragged anyway. Oh, after this live finish, I'm going to upload the fucking screenshot. I got every fucking screenshot. If I knew how to make a video of the screenshots, I would do it. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I was thinking about contacting Unlock or Stop Lying TV and asking them to do it. But they probably already got it. Because I think people who can't read should hear. Well, that's what I'm saying. You need the screenshots though, because I want Unlock or Stop Lying TV to use my screenshots along with Pizza, because Pizza was on a panel popping the fuck off. So anyway, like I stated, I don't know who started first, Pizza or the Heat, but I do know they eventually got into it. So the Heat is in the chat telling Pizza that she be begging for cash apps. Oh no. She said, at least I ain't gotta beg for lunch money or some shit like that. So the Pizza's like, who the fuck you talking about begging? And your girl gotta beg. And then Pizza went right into the things I said about Ness and the Heat. So then Pizza started going on a tangent like, wow, how come you got so much money, like I said, but your girl gotta beg? Notice all her reads are gonna come after the reads I said at the Heat. She used like literally every line, every read I used on them, both of them, but she just expounded on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what she did. Because the reads that Pizza was saying doesn't make sense for a person in her position. So she basically was reading Ness about begging for cash app, but she supposed to have a girlfriend that got money, like I said. You know what I'm saying? She basically was saying how the Heat be paying her, like I've been saying, and she admitted to it. Sparkle Libra, hi! Yeah, Sparkle Libra. She was in Ness chat yesterday telling me don't hit the link. Girl, I was telling you, I wasn't going to hit that link. I've been told Ness, when they do her dirty, I'm going to be right there to laugh in your face. So that's the only reason why I was in the chat last night. But I was never going to hit that link. But I appreciate you for looking out. Yeah, Ness deserved everything she got yesterday. So yeah, Pizza was like, you be begging me to talk to you behind the scene. You be begging to be my friend. You be everything I said about the Heat, she basically confirmed, except for the shit about Kimmy and the other people she be paying, and that's because she wouldn't really know, because they don't really fuck with Pizza. So then the Heat is in the chat talking about something. Oh, don't bring up Ness, right? She's like, no. You know why she said don't bring up Ness? Not because she was concerned, because when the Heat started, when Pizza started asking the Heat, how much money you give Ness? How much money you give Ness? And then he wouldn't answer. And she said, and then he said, you don't know. First, the Heat was like, you don't know how much money I get. Like, mind you, the Heat is in the chat when Pizza's up there talking shit. So the Pizza's like, how much money you get Ness? And then the Heat is in the chat talking about something. Don't worry about it. You don't know. And Pizza said, yes, the fuck I do. You already told me a bitch asking you for money ain't gonna get shit. And that's why you can deal with Ness, because she don't ask you for shit. And now Ness, and then Pizza started asking for her to hit the link. Ness hit the link. So I know Ness saw all that shit. Why y'all think when Ness hit the link, she was sitting up there on mute? And then Pizza had the nerve to ask her right in her face, like, how much money, bitch? I was dying. I was like, yo. How? This is crazy. But Ness, you got the nerve to sit here and question me about my man, bitch? No. You need to worry about. Oh, and then why he said Ness is single. When Pizza really started laying them questions like, why Ness got a bag and you got all this money? Why you ain't taking care of her like you took care of them other girls? Yeah. We already know what it really is. And I already told y'all, from my knowledge behind the scenes, and I don't want to speak for Jessica, but Jessica, I think she said the same thing too. That he literally talks about how Ness got low self-esteem. So now all of a sudden you want to defend Ness. You wasn't defending Ness. You was trying to cover up the fact that you give other people more money than you give Ness. Like Uppity been saying. Uppity been said that shit. Yeah, that he is messy. Too messy for a stud. And then the heat is very scary. Like, she was behind the scenes. Like, she tried to pop shit. I'm talking about the very first time we got into it. She was popping big shit. And then she like asking me to speak behind the scene. So I'm like, all right, because I got a couple fucking shit to say to you, bitch. Because I like to say it to people first. You know what I'm saying? The first thing she said was she apologized. The second thing she told me, you know I got an image to keep up. No, I don't, bitch. I don't fucking know you. And this is weird to me. And then she said, and you know Ness got a low self-esteem. Ain't none of your business. Hi, ain't none of your business. I don't know if you saw my comment I left for you, ain't none of your business. That was a very beautiful comment you left for me the other day. And I don't know why it didn't come up. I do have like a thing on my I had my daughter set up for me where certain comments are reserved because, you know, people love when they get mad at me to go to my old videos and try to talk shit about my daughter. So I have to reserve comments because, you know, people are just weird. But anyway, thank you for that beautiful comment. How you doing? No, Sparkle Libra, she's very messy. That's when I learned she was messy. When she called me after she tried to talk shit to me for no fucking reason. She called me backstage, and then first thing she did was apologize. The second thing she told me is, you know, I got to keep up with the image. I was like, what image? And this is right after VS had embarrassed her. So I said, why would you? I said, what image? No, I don't know that. And then she immediately went into, Ness got low self-esteem, da. And, you know, she likes to put herself in a position like she's above us. And the reason why I say that, because I noticed recently on her community wall, somebody wrote to her, well, I really like you, but I think you above the B sector because you're so intellectual and you're this and you're that, you and QI. And she's like, I was with you until you said QI. So her only problem with the statement is that they compare her to QI. First of all, you're not above the B sector. You're not above. You don't even deserve to be here. The B sector can hold their own. Bitch, you're paying Pizza for protection. Pizza got her platform by going around kissing everybody's ass, all the big content creators. And the only thing Pizza did was learn her lesson from how Tracy did her. So she said, Brianna, you will never. You know what I'm saying? So she did Brianna like, I don't know, she went in like, I don't know. But the Lipstick Alley said they was going to come in through Brianna, and they did too. So it's something about Brianna that they see. Even though Brianna's messy and sneaky, I guess she ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you all the time, I'm antisocial. So sometimes my social skills, like with people in their manipulative ways, can be off for me. I find out a little bit later. Hold on. Let me tell my daughter good morning back. Okay, cool. I like that. Come right up. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, the heat is messy and the heat follow number. So when BS had embarrassed her, I said, well, what are you going to do? Why? Because she just told me she got an image. So I said, well, how do you feel about what BS just did to you? What are you going to do about that? She said, I'm going to answer when I want to. Yeah, and a bit I am staying on my chariot. I'm just noticing. This is what I'm. Trust me, I'm not getting low. I'm just being vindicated because everything I was telling y'all is the truth. So let me fast forward. So anyway, the heat. Trust me, she's very, very, very scary. She's very messy, and she's very attention seeking. Like the only difference between Ness and this heat and Pizarro is that the heat is confident in her speaking abilities as far as her enunciation and knowing how to make cohesive sentences. But she's not confident in her statements that she makes. She doesn't know who she is. Like most narcs, they don't really know. They're chameleons. Like they go whichever way the wind blows, you know? Yeah, that exactly, Sparkle Libra. You know why they wanted me off the panel? Because I would not adhere to Pizza and her delusions. So once Pizza got the heat to, because Pizza tried to get me out the way, it didn't work. Brianna tried to get me out the way, it didn't work. So what they did is they went at me through the heat because Ness is a follow along. You know what I'm saying? But Ness wouldn't go in on me like they wanted her to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they gave up on getting Ness to do it, and they went through the heat. And that's when they started that whole Dara Moore thing. Like they got some Dara Moore over her head, and so I guess they wanted like, oh, I don't know how it went, but it was some childish shit. Yeah, Ness sees it. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. I'm on my chariot. Don't trust me, and I'm on Bennett. Ness was in her live last night begging Pizza to respect her. Begging. And then he came up and co-signed the beg and started begging for herself too. Man, the Pizza, I mean, Ness was mad at Pizza because she showed people like Ronnie Q and Deanna. Now let me tell y'all why Pizza's mentioned Deanna. We was in Truth Enterprise Live. Like I tell you, everything I do, Pizza does it. Like she's my student. Well, she want to be, but she got to be it from afar because Pizza can't sit with me on no level. See? Sparkly, but they just held your comment. It says, nah, did you see when Pizza said Ness was showing her? Oh, yeah. I saw that. And then they didn't want to get into it no more. And you know, I believe it to be true because Ness already told me. Because when Ness and he first broke up, and I was like, well, and Ness started trying to say she wasn't gay. I said, well, did you ever did y'all ever have any type intimate moments on iPhone chat or FaceTime, whatever they call that shit? And she was like, yeah, but so what? So I believe that's what Peace is referring to. Yeah, they tried to address it. I think Demetria Litt came up there to the panel and tried to ask her about it, and they pretended like they couldn't hear her. But let me tell y'all, back when Pizza was going in on the heat, do y'all know why she was on the panel screaming on the heat, talking about how much she pay her, and she pay her for protection, but she don't even get protected, and all this other shit? Don't y'all know Pizza went in the chat talking about I'm drunk, I'm drinking? I said, look at this shit. Wow. Just said the thing is we had a good time on Ness Live that one night. You, Ness, that could have been a new late night hangout, but that was actually fun. But Ness channel is like a mini spaceship now. Because the Heat told her. What y'all don't get is the Heat and Pizza are the real girlfriends. Ness is the both of them. All three are narcs. Ness and Pizza are overtly narc, and Ness is a covert narc. See, what Ness thought she was gonna do, instead of fighting to get her respect for, I don't know why you want to fight to get respect from your friend, but instead of fighting to get respect for her friend, she thought she was gonna sit here and do me like Pizza and Brianna do her. Oh no, sweetheart. If Pizza and Brianna can't do it, what the fuck make you think you can? I'm saying I see y'all all at the same level, but I'm just saying you put yourself below them. Man, Pizza was dragging, and then the Heat was kissing butt. Like Pizza said, you pay money. I built your channel. She went in, and you know what the Heat was mad about? Her kicking Yusuf off the channel. So the Heat went up there trying to beg Pizza for respect, not to kick no gay man off the channel for her, but she really was talking about Yusuf. And the Heat is very controlling. And Pizza made it clear. And then they was throwing a lot of shots at Ness. And because when the Heat was on Pizza's channel, she said, what you think, this Ness channel? You ain't gone. When it was Uppity chat and others, it was lighthearted. But oh yeah, Sparkle. Yeah, I keep it lighthearted, like, because this is not that deep for me. But y'all gotta realize. I'm talking about y'all gotta realize. I gotta realize that a lot of content creators in the B sector are broken women. So they're not coming from the same place as me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just stopped going over there, because I'm like, you know what? It's one thing for your chat, and I'm not gonna, like, at first All in that chat was against me. But eventually, most of them, like, I won them all, but we cool. You know, I miss hanging out with Ness and her chat. But it's like the heat, pizza, I cannot be involved with that shit. I can't. But we had fun. We had fun. Good morning, Sassy Show. Good morning. So yeah, Sassy Show says she's 5 minutes behind. But yeah, Sassy Show, I hope you saw that live last night. Ness was up there begging Pizza to respect her like she begged Ron and Q, telling Pizza how. And you know another thing I caught Ness doing? She told, I think Pizza had said something to Faith Yaya about calling her or texting her. So Ness got real mad. She's like, oh, wait a minute. She could call you and text your phone, but I can't. So Ness don't even have a way of communicating with Pizza outside of YouTube. And she kissing her ass like that. It was embarrassing. It really was. At Caroline Exlon. Yeah, it's secondhand embarrassing. Oh, and they better, I stay up. I'm telling you, when Ness tried to include me in that bullshit, that's what Ness do. Instead of taking on, like, when they was screaming on Ness, do you know Ness tried to bring Uppity into it? That's why I made that little short I made with the wine glass and the money. While they was arguing about if Jay Dunn gave Ness $500 or $1,500, I quickly put up my little short with my little wine glass and the $500. Well, it was more than $500, but the $500 I had left that my man gave me. Like the Catwoman I am. Sparkle. I have gotten Ness. Ness saw it that night. When Ness see me came in her chat, I don't know if you see she tried to bark up. Because I don't know, she thought I was going to get on the panel. No, girl, you got to handle that. You got to handle that. I ain't helping you. Yes, Sassy had a funny show yesterday. I enjoyed it. I hope I can catch her live next time. She played my song in the beginning. I don't fuck with you. Suited. Goddamn Mary Jane. Yeah, Caroline, I'm not going on that panel no more. Like, if Ness want to join live, we can do it like that. Or she can come. No, actually, Ness can hit my panel. Because I done hit her panel so many times. But anyway, like I was saying, Ness was in there begging for pizza. And then her so-called stud went up behind Ness begging that pizza don't kick her off for no gay man. Now, how are you mad about your fellow gay people? Oh, Sassy, you missed it. I wasn't watching Ness live even. When I tell you, this is a live you want to see for yourself, girl. Talk it out with Jess. Me and Jess ain't got no problems. I don't have a problem with Ness. Ness, I think you meant Ness. Ness made it clear that the Heat runs her channel. And the Heat was very disrespectful. But when I was up there, I was trying to get her to work it out with Jess. Because like Jessica said, we had fun that night. We was playing a little sex game. Well, not with each other, but we was talking like a little sex stories and shit like that. We had a good time. And then Ness asked Jessica for information. But you know what Ness is? One of those people, if they ask you, did you see my man cheated? And you tell them, then they get mad at you. That's what Ness did to Jessica. Yeah, I know you meant Ness, sorry. But I don't have an issue with Ness because when I seen her True Enterprise chat, she was calling me an enemy. I'm like, Ness, well, how am I your enemy? What the fuck are you talking about? But Ness is letting the Heat run her. And then Pizza, it's like, it's too many people that you got to go through to be a real friend of Ness. Nobody's going through that. I don't like Pizza, and I don't like the Heat. So I'm not going to change on that. I see them for who they are. And Ness can see it too. But for some reason, and I don't know, what you call it. I guess it could be her need to fit in. Only thing I can take it up is like, because she spent so many years like on, doing drugs or whatever. Pizza is full of it. The reason why, Jessica said, Uppity, did you see Peace Alive 2 days ago? She asked next when was me and her going to have a sit down, and Ness said she had to see how the Heat feels about it. But Jessica, I thought you said the Heat was your friend. I'm telling you, they all playing the game. You play around, you're gonna be the third wheel next. That sounds like the Bronx train that just went by. Oh, sweet one, they all got the same trains, but I'm in Brooklyn. All the trains pass through all boroughs. Okay. it's a train that goes to. I'm not gonna tell y'all what train it is, but it is a train. I'm not telling y'all which train. But y'all can keep guessing if you make it. Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn. Okay, Sparkle, what's good? Maybe we can meet up one day. Yeah, see, that's why I never show my windows. Not because you Sparkle. I'm just saying in general. You never know. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, Ness was literally begging. I felt so bad for Ness. Like, damn. I knew it was gonna happen, but you know when it's actually happening, you feel kind of bad because they did her dirty. Yeah, Sparkle, we can meet her one day. I'm in Brooklyn. I'll be moving soon, but before I move, we can meet up one weekend. Have some drinks, go live together. Well, I don't know if you like going live, but yeah, I'm telling y'all, that shit was so fucking embarrassing. See, Sparkle, that's probably why you understand. You from New York. Like, I could never. Mm-mm. No, Sparkle, we don't have to say it on YouTube. I will give you an email and stuff for when it's time. Yeah, Jessica was her last night live. The Heat and Ness was up there groveling the pizza. Groveling. I know pizza done came so many times last night on live, it wasn't funny. Nope, you wrong, sweet one. You're wrong. You were way off. Oh my God. Not y'all thinking y'all could tell where I'm in by the train sound. Y'all crazy. Industry. I'm about to look that up. Industry City. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find like a lot of the new hotspots, especially now that my daughter's in school. Yeah, I need some new friends to meet up with. I'm telling you. Oh, Anita, you from Pittsburgh? That's one of the cities I plan on. Like that, I swear, once Nala start going to school, like for a long, well, I won't say well, she going to school, but like once how you say this? Because I plan on getting her like a sitter so I can start going out more often. Because if I wait for her dad, I will never get free time, and that's what he really wants. He want me to be stuck with her all the time. So I swear to God, I'm in the process. Well, once I move, I'm in the process of finding me somebody that I can trust to watch her in her own house. Good sassy show. You work in Brownsville, C1? Oh Lord. See, I don't know much about Brooklyn. This is my first time living in Brooklyn. I'm from Harlem, born and raised. And then I got my first apartment in the Bronx. Brooklyn is one of those places that I used to only go to certain things because I don't know it, you know. And what I noticed about Brooklyn, a lot of places look alike. Like they got the same damn stores and everything. It's weird. Or like my friend told me, Harlem is for stupid people. Because Harlem, everything is real direct. But yeah, y'all gotta see Ness live last night. Y'all gotta see it. Hilarious. Her fucking hilarious. Ooh, the Heat is weak. She be paying for her spot. I told y'all. Pizza called it out. Pizza said she give her money on a consistent basis. And she don't be doing shit. She said you still get cursed out. She told her she's a weak bitch. Then she told Ness on her panel last night, yeah, I talked about this heat, and I also told her that I built her channel because I did. She don't get numbers over there unless I come over there or Ness come over there, but it's really me. She said you can't get 100 in your chat unless I'm there. Now yeah, I love Harlem is the best. I'm telling you, out of every borough. People think I'm biased, but I'll be real serious. Harlem is the best. I don't think she giving us any money. The way that I mean, not the he, with the way Pisa was saying it, like Pisa was talking, like, because Pisa kept telling her, I'm telling you, I got the screenshots. So Pisa kept telling her, like, keep talking. She's like, because I'm giving you light work right now. But she basically was saying, like, I guess that he told her in private conversation that the reason why she stayed with Ness is because Ness don't ask for nothing. She said because a woman that asks can't get nothing. She needs to know that you with her because you want to be with her, or some shit, like some gaslighting shit like that. I got the screenshot. So I'm paraphrasing right now, but I got the screenshots. I got all the goddamn screenshots. I'm telling you, I was in there getting my life. Yeah, so she said that Ness don't get no money. And then she had them both. This is in Peace Alive. I think yesterday. No, not yesterday. Day before yesterday. She basically was like, Ness, how much? She said, she asked Ness, did you at least? That's where that money thing that they was talking about Ness Lie came about. She's like, did you at least get much money that Jay Dunn gave you? And then she was like 1,500, 500. You know, Jay Dunn petty ass. For all we know, Jay Dunn could have gave Ness $5, but you know she petty, so she would never confirm or deny how much money she gave. But yeah, like the way that he is embarrassing her is real narc style. It's narc, and it's real narc. Exactly, but I think that he can't judge. Yeah, I used to. Oh, that was my first job. I was working for a nonprofit. That was my very first job at Mount Vernon Apps. I used to work for that company. But yeah, well, that was my second job. My bad. I mean, my first real job. My first job was like a paid internship, but I counted it as a job. But yeah, that's what he does. She likes to judge, but she's scary. She can't back up her judgment. You know what I'm saying? And then she thinks she's literally better than black people. And oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that point up, Anya Bennett. Ness told us yesterday that we are not equipped to walk around white people. Black people would be nervous walking around, working around, being around black people. They don't know how to do this and that around white people. Like, bitch, they just white people. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then when somebody in her chat brought it up, they said, Ness, you acting like it's a privilege to be around. I'm happy they said that shit too, because I was like, oh my God. Cause I think this is before I dropped down in the chat. Because that's when Pisa was dragging her so bad, and then the way her and Ness and the heat was growling, I had to drop down the chat and be like, oh, I came to laugh in your face, like I said. But anyway, Ness was going on and on. Even the people in her chat was like, it's not a privilege to be around white people. But wouldn't I tell y'all, that's what the Heat thought, that she was going to come in the beef sector and see a bunch of Treacy's and Ness and pieces and stuff like that. Like, okay, you may not bow to white people, but you're going to bow to my dollar. You know what I'm saying? So she thought that's what she was going to come across in the beef sector. And anytime, and then when I guess she's understanding, she's receiving a lot of pushback. So like, you may think Peace is a big content creator, but she's not. See, when you go over there, that's why she don't play around with the SBs, the VS, and the 5As. And you know what I'm saying? She stay in her lane. And she ain't that stupid. So I think she's dumb, but I won't say she's that stupid, because I do believe she came in here judging. But I do think that she saw her money wasn't going to get her much but played. You know what I'm saying? They used to that over here. You ain't doing shit, girl. And you ain't even got the bag that I have seen come across this beef sector. Be real. I'm telling you. Cause the way that I'm telling y'all, just go look at her comment wall. She actually be hearting and liking comments of people telling her that she's above the B sector. She's so intelligent and da. I'm telling you, when I first met her, I thought she was the woman of relationship, and she actually took the compliment because she wants to be the damsel in distress. When VS exposed her, I was like, wait a minute, no, was it VS that exposed her? No, somebody exposed her before VS. I think it was Demetria Little. Like somebody. And when she, because I didn't even know about it, so she told me to go look at it. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh yeah, like don't worry about people liking you. That's why I tell people all the time. I love myself enough for everybody. You ain't got to worry about it. I love myself enough for everybody. Don't even worry about it. No Sparkle, she gonna kiss piece of ass. I left the live when she started trying to request me to hit the link. But before I left it, her and Pizza ended. Every time her and Pizza confrontation ends, it always ends into Ness conceded and kissing her ass. Like she kept trying to come back a little something because her chat was basically roasting her like, damn Ness, you went outside. You looking crazy. How she gonna come let her check your own channel? For real though. And Ness, you started out before Pizza. Like that's weird to me. Bitch, if y'all gonna have a fucking system, I'm not gonna adhere to no system. Like anywhere I go, we equal or I'm better. If we're gonna have to have somebody who's gonna be better, it's gonna be Uppity. That's who's gonna be better in the situation. We're gonna be equal or I'm gonna be better. It's no other way around it. But you was here before that bitch. You seen her kissing ass. Like I don't know, I believe she was a mod when Wally used to tell Pizza, no, you need to show yourself. You talk too much shit. You're not getting on my fucking panel. And Wally didn't even show you. Well, I think in the beginning he will put the thing up, but like for the most part, like Wally wouldn't even let that bitch call in. Like no, Wally was petty. Like that's when I used to love the Wallys. But people still love him now. I just don't watch it because I'm not into celebrity news. Ness requested me to hit the live. Oh, and that's what I'm saying. They especially pressed about Jessica. And Ness, in the way that Ness is pressed about Jessica makes me think that the Heat is attracted to Jessica still. And that wouldn't surprise me. And that's another thing Pizza kept saying. Brianna's going to do interviews. And then I think they were saying she ran somebody named, they said Pizza ran somebody named Ali away that the Heat was flirting with. I think they said the name was Ali or something. I don't know. Something like that. I got the screenshots. I don't know these people. I wasn't there. That's why I took the screenshots because I don't want to look crazy. You know, because they know the lie. You know, they know the lie. But y'all all seen Ness get embarrassed. Well, I'm telling y'all, she got embarrassed last night. The way she did her was crazy. And then Ness kissed her ass. Then he came up there kissing her ass. And then Ness had the nerve to tell me I was disobedient on her channel. Bitch. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm telling y'all, that was so fucking crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Well, I have, but you know, I just can't believe, like, they let it happen again. Disrespectful. Oh, and then Ness was asking Brianna, because she played some, like, clips or whatever, her videos. And then Pizza was up there talking about something. No, Brianna want her apology first from you and the Heat. Or whatever. So while Brianna came up there, messy, like I said, there's no real friendship over there. Oh, yeah, they was flirting. Oh, hardcore. It was like, the Heat, I've been said it. Pizza and the Heat, we arguing, and then even when the Heat responds, like, I don't understand why we got to keep going through this. Like, bitch, what? And she tries to have that relationship with her, but And then you see how Ness came up there talking about she give $15, $20. It's like Ness wouldn't respond about the money. Ness wouldn't answer Pizza questions about the money. And then when Ness did finally have a response, didn't you say, Ness said, you don't know how much money exchanged between us. Why would shit be exchanging? I thought that was the man. The fuck? And clearly you have these standards. Uh-oh. What train y'all think it is now? Let me not start y'all up again in the comments. Did y'all get a better listen? What train is this now? Oh my God, they back there Baco page too, just that's crazy. That's weird. What was I just saying? Damn, see this fucking weed. Damn, that was crazy. No, it's not that. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, but they be flirting heavy, and then like, how was your response? Why we always got to go through this? Go through what? You disrespect. Like when I say piece of disrespected the fuck out of Heat in her page, and then she doubled down when she went to Ness page and disrespected the fuss out of Ness. Like, how dare you ask me why I bring you in a situation you ain't had nothing to do with? I did it because I can, bitch. That's literally was the conversation. Like, how dare you ask me why I'm bringing you in a conversation you ain't had shit to do with? I did it because I can, bitch. And Ness is like, we know you can do that, but why would you do that to me? Like, what, bitch? That's your response? That's what you gonna say? Oh, wow. Shit. Yeah, but they are really pressed about Jessica. That makes me believe that he is attracted to her. And Pizza and Ness is jealous of her. And you could get mad about it, but I told her that when I was on her panel. You come off as jealous. The girl ain't saying nothing about you. And Ness told me I was doing too much when I said I want her and Jessica to have a sit down. So why she gonna talk about she gotta talk to the Heat when I've been telling her to do that? I tell you, all Pizza do is copy me. When she told the Heat she was gonna make her slice across her wrist, she's copying what I told Ness. When I told her if she continues to keep talking about me, I was gonna hurt her feelings to the point that she will feel a need to do that. And then the Heat copying like everything I said about the Heat and Ness. That's what piece of whole read was. Everybody's acting like she's saying something so fabulous. No, she's a copycat bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just no talent whatsoever. She doesn't get words right. She needs pointers. Oh my God. That's a lot of pages. But yeah, I'm telling you, the way she dragged Ness in the Heat, it was no reason for no clapback. Just like she's the one that called Pizza's the one that called the fucking Haitians dirty. But she want to address that with Uppity, because that's something I have live about how most Haitians that I came across, they have self-hate issues. They really do. And they worship white people. And that's just my opinion. They think they're above black people. It's like they think they're above black people, but they know they're below white people. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Ness was talking on her live when she talking about how certain people don't want to be around white people, because they don't know. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? You know what I mean? People that work, they're gonna be around white people regardless whether they want to or not. So it's like it's no goddamn privilege or shit like that. Come the fuck on. And maybe because we grew up in the United States, so we're not gonna be thankful for some shit we're accustomed to. It's like people come from different countries and they see things like, oh, this is amazing, but it's not amazing to us, you know? It's weird. Oh, your name is Skillet? I didn't know that. Okay. I heard about you, but no, I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. I cannot keep up in this beef sucker. Y'all be having a lot of moving parts. But like I said, I know Pizza be watching me. And that's crazy. So Ness want me to act. That's what I'm saying. Same thing. But see, I'm not going to cry about it. But I know one thing. Ness thought she was going to create a fucking, what's that shit called? What's that system called? Start with an H. Anyway, it's like a caste system. So basically, Ness recognized herself on the bottom of the caste. Okay, it's kind of like a rap. Let me put it like a rapper situation, right? So Ness is under Peace's contract, but Peace is under bigger content. Like, she's supposed to be under Brianna, but she did flip that. So now Brianna and Ness is under her, but she gives Brianna equal respect. Like, she gives Brianna, well, I won't say equal, she gives Brianna more respect than she gives Ness. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't give Brianna the same respect she would give to the other content creators. Put it like that. So it's like a whole system and cast there. So I guess instead of Ness flipping it on pizza like she flipped it on Brianna, she thought she was going to create her own little caste system, but it's not working because everybody in her caste system is flipping it on her, you know? Put it like that, if they care to. You know, I don't know who Crazilla is. Not buying everything on the wish list to return it. I'm fucking weak. but they wouldn't get the money though, would they? Because I know with Amazon, you can either get Amazon credit or they're gonna just send it back to your card. They're not gonna give you no money. Oh yeah, unless you lying about the things you really need, you want to get it something else. But I'm feeling like if you asking for panties and shit, like shit, I don't know. But y'all petty as hell. Oh my God. These people are crazy. And I just wish I watched that shit. That was hilarious. I'm so embarrassed for her. It's crazy. I ain't never experienced, like, ooh, it's a self-humiliation. Then your own stud, like, don't be giving you money. And like I tell y'all, Ness responses, y'all don't know the money exchange. Why would it be exchange? Only thing that he was saying in the piece of the chat was like, I work. Oh yeah, she confirmed that she gives piece of money on a daily and all the time. She said, "You're my employee. I'm your boss." And Piece said, "How you my boss? I don't do shit for you. You still get dragged, and you still give me my money because I also build your channel. Your boring ass channel. Nobody would go over there if me and Ness wasn't there. You can't even break 100, but you want to talk about everybody else's numbers. But you can't get no numbers in there if I'm not over there." Did not say that. But she didn't know how to put it in words. You know what I'm saying? Because she never gets none of her words right. So it wasn't until I made that video about the heat that she just wanted a way to, you know, say it in a way y'all would understand. But yeah. Ugh. But it's been fun, y'all. Let me get ready to go. What time is it? Yeah. I gotta get ready. You girls have a good morning. Shout out to all my Bronx workers and Philly people in the Costa Sassy show. Approve what message? I didn't see it. Let me look. And it's not me, Sassy. It's YouTube. But I don't see no message. What was your message, Sassy? Say it again. Because I didn't see it. I was over here talking. Sassy, what was your message? Approve your comment. I don't see no comment. Usually when people comment, and I didn't like I was telling earlier, I didn't do anything with anybody's comment. I forgot who comment was earlier, but I read it. I'm looking back and I don't see it. Just say it again, Sassy. I'll approve it. Oh. I don't see. Yeah, it was a cool chat, you know. You ladies made my money fun, but I just had to tell y'all that tea, yo. Cause y'all gotta see it. Ness can't say nothing to nobody. Like, I don't know how many y'all tech savvy people is over there, but all you need is like a clip or two. When I tell you, y'all got so many sound bites. Like, if Ness say anything to you, like, she's done. She's done. That's why when she tried to bring up my name last night, look on my shorts. I had to make her that short real quick. Like, girl, the way they dragging you and the lack of the financial support you get from the Heat, while bragging on the money that the Heat give her, and the Heat is not denying it. I got the screenshot. I'm gonna put the screenshots up. Don't worry, y'all. Before I leave, I'm putting the screenshots up so y'all can read them for yourselves. But I'm telling you, I started at the 3 hour mark. My screenshots come from Pizza Live the other day, and it started at the 3 hour, I think, a 3 minute mark. I'll go check so y'all can look for yourselves. These are official screenshots. I didn't alter shit. I don't even know how to. And then when y'all see these screenshots and y'all watch Ness live and y'all watch how they grovel to her, it's like, damn. No wonder Pizza be feeling herself, I guess. But anyway, y'all have a good morning. Enjoy y'all day. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Later, y'all.